Going on. Here we go. What's up, YouTube? Stan here at the dealership another day. Hope everybody's staying safe, staying healthy, enjoying the time off as best you can. Everybody stay positive right now. Even here at the dealership, as you can expect, it's a little slow, but it's not too bad. Our dealership has some pretty good customer base, so we're still chugging along. But besides that, as you can tell by the title, I am bored at the dealership for sure. So I figured I would take the time to make this video on this Jeep Gladiator. Ugh, can't even say it. Jeep Gladiator. I gotta find it. It was just around here. So let me find it, and I'll do some B-roll, and I'll just make this quick video on it. Yo, before you watch the rest of this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment down below. We're gonna check out this Gladiator. I'm probably gonna talk a lot, but it's okay. Just watch the video, watch the ads, tell me what you think. It's your boy Stan. I appreciate you guys. Alright, so as you already see, I'm in the Jeep Gladiator. This is my first time ever being in a Jeep Gladiator. My first impression, you'll get a piece of that. I moved the vehicle from where it was to back here so I could do the B-roll. But I do like the new Jeep layout. That's one thing, you know, I guess it started before the Gladiator came out. But I like the new layout. I like the screen. I like the look, the design of it. It still, I guess, feels like an older Jeep because I've been in a few of those. So it still has that kind of rugged feel, but it's a little bit more luxury. And that was the one thing the Jeeps were lacking, was just, you know, that luxury feel. Because, I mean, even then, not luxury, dated. It felt very, very dated. That was the biggest thing. I'm not going to say luxury because that's not the point of these vehicles. You can go get some of their other vehicles for that luxury feel. The technology was just dated. I know these are supposed to be off-road vehicles. And if you want a Jeep for an off-road vehicle, you're better off buying an older one anyway. Those are just better Jeeps, in my opinion, and from what I know from Jeep enthusiasts, because I'm not one. I'm not going to claim to be one, but that's just what they tell me, and that's kind of, you know, like I said, the little knowledge that I have about it is you're better off getting an older one. It's less money, less things that can break. They're a little bit more durable, besides, you know, just the technology in it. They're a little bit more durable, so take that. But nonetheless, the Gladiator was hype, crazy hype about a year ago, kind of like what the C8 is right now. I feel like this was a great opportunity to do a video on this. This Gladiator has 14,000 miles on it. Very clean. It has the hard top option, not the, seen some of them with the cool rollback option. Not that one. This isn't that one. But got the V6, 6,200 pound towing capacity. For the people that want to use this for a truck all day, every day, I don't think you should. There's other trucks, especially for the amount of money these things are. There's other trucks that are a little bit less expensive or better that can pull way more. But we're going to take it for a spin. I'm going to take it down the road. I've driven one new Jeep, and it was a pretty good ride. So I want to see what this Gladiator is about. Seen people like do it with Dan, get his from 74 Auto. I wish I could take this to him and let him review that. But because his is a manual and this one's automatic. But anyway, I gotta go get my suction cup for my camera, and then we'll be ready to go. So I'll be right back. Alright, so I got you all set up. Like I was saying, if you've watched this series before, if you watched any of my videos, gimbal's going crazy. If you watched any of my videos, the whole point of this is just to tell you is this Jeep Rubicon, not Rubicon, Gladiator Rubicon worth the price on the used market? We have this one priced at $45,500. I'm here at John Thornton Cadillac Buick GMC. So I'm gonna say 45 is the market on these things. 45, 46. I know they retail for a lot more than that, and there's not very many discounts off on it. So I feel like that's a pretty good price. Like I said earlier, 14,611 miles on this Gladiator here. Automatic transmission. Of course, you get the great four-wheel drive system that Jeep is known for. Like I said, it just doesn't have the I mean, it's pretty well optioned. It looks like it's got some type of home link system, the newer touchscreen in it. Trying to point out anything else. It's got the sway bar button. I know that's not really an option, but I just thought that was pretty dope. So I'm gonna just take this down the road. Unfortunately, there will be no off-roading. Like I said, this is the dealership's vehicle, so I'm limited by what I can do with a vehicle like this. Same thing with my Ford Raptor video. Check that one out. We actually still have that Raptor here, so check that one out. Let's see if I can get this seat adjusted a little bit. Got your boy. I don't even know how to do it. We're just gonna have to ride. Got your boy leaned back like he trying to, I don't know what he trying to do. But anyway, what we got here? Some hill descent mode. I mean, it's got some newer stuff than some Jeep stuff. So far, it's all over the road a little bit. I just drove the new CT4 earlier, so and then, you know, I have my Camaro, so I guess I'm used to something a little bit more precise, but I mean, it's driving. One thing I did want to mention was, so like I said, the whole point of this video is a cross comparison of is it worth it on the used market. 45.5 for something like this. I mean, I'll be straight up with you. You can buy a new GMC. Now, it'll be a SLE. It won't be a SLT or anything like that. But it'll have pretty much all the exact options this has, with almost 9,000 pound towing capacity versus this 6,200 pound tow capacity. And one of our trucks brand new for 45.5. So, you know, I thought about that while I was going to get the suction cup. Is it really worth it? It's hard to say. I'm gonna let this drive, you know. I mean, it doesn't drive bad. It is kind of loosey-goosey. It's all over the place a little bit. The wind noise, you can hear it. But that's a Jeep. I mean, that's kind of what you buy. Now, does it look good? Yes. Am I probably going to get a few people that look at me? Yes. That's kind of the point. Not the point, but that's what you get out of a Gladiator. You're going to catch some people's attention. Can't talk today. You're definitely going to catch some people's attention. So, I mean, if that's what you want, you're definitely going to get that. A lot of people thought the Gladiator would be a good way to get into the Jeep world. I guess the second row in this one doesn't have a ton of room. This is kind of like a double cab truck. When I mentioned you could, and not just a GMC, I won't say you can just get a GMC. You can get a Chevrolet. Of course, you can get Dodge for stupid cheap. You can get a nice F-150 for about this same price. So all the major truck brands, you can definitely get one of their trucks. And I know for a fact you can get a Chevrolet or a GMC SLE LT truck with some options on it. It's going to have the same cloth interior this has, but with some options on it, crew cab, for this price. That's at least what we're selling ours for. And the only reason I'm comparing those trucks to this is because, to me, the Gladiator is supposed to compete in the truck category a little bit. Even for our filing system, it's considered a truck, not an SUV or a Jeep, as what Jeeps are considered. It's considered a truck. Now, that could just be us just putting it in a truck because it's got a bed on the back. But that's what I've heard. That's just what I know. But I mean, buddy looking right there. So I mean, you're definitely catching some looks. I like the hood on it. I do like the appearance of it too. I seen one Gladiator. It was orange, had some nice, I think it had some black Rhino wheels on it. Really slight lift, nothing crazy, with the nice bumpers and everything. Man, dude was looking tough in that thing. I ain't even gonna lie, that thing was looking really good. I really liked that Gladiator when I saw it, and that was one of the, it was early on when the Gladiators came out too, so I know he had copped that thing and put money into it immediately. He was like, and he did. I mean, he made it look clean. It wasn't too aggressive, it wasn't huge. To me, the Gladiators look kind of goofy when they're jacked up because they're so long. It just doesn't look proportionate to me. A regular Jeep, it kind of fits, and maybe that's why too, because I'm used to a regular Jeep and it's regular proportions, even, you know, not even just the 2 doors but the 4-door ones. I mean, I'm used to that. Then you got this Gladiator that's what, 5.5 feet longer, or however long that bed is in the back. It's just kind of weird to me. So that's part of it. But like I said, you can definitely make these things look sick. I mean, honestly, just driving it on these roads, not really back roads, but main road, it drives good. Most people, almost all people, even you, if you're watching this video, are you really going to take this thing off-road? Probably not. Especially not if you're going to spend 50 grand on it. You're probably not going to take it off-road. It's the same thing with the Raptor, what I said. I mean, the Raptor, you'll take it on, you know, the desert. Same thing with this. I mean, you would take it to some certain areas, but are you going rock crawling in this? Heck no. Are you going to see this thing at a rock crawling event? Definitely not. So, I mean, you're just getting it. I mean, it'll be fun, I guess, if you're into that. Ride around in the mud and stuff, you know, tear up some grass, tear up some dirt, stuff like that. Other than that, that's all you're getting out of this. I mean, the full enchilada of what this thing is capable of. I don't have the Rona. Whew. Pollen. Man, that was bad. But anyway, the full enchilada of what this thing is capable of, you'll never use it for. So if you want to use it for a truck, to me, in my opinion, get a truck. Now, if you, like, okay, in my truck can pull some weight on it, especially with the upgrades I've done. Would I ever use it to pull anything? Really not. I use it to move every now and then, stuff like that. I do put some stuff in it, but I don't do nothing crazy with my truck. So that would justify this truck. If you're one of those people where you would like to have a bed, kind of where like an SUV is kind of inconvenient, because, like, I mean, let's be honest, a Yukon Tahoe, they're just trucks with a SUV body on it, so they can pull just as much. But I mean, if you're just using it and you want the bed kind of like how I like my truck with the bed, and I can just throw stuff in it and move around and stuff like that, that's what this is for. I've seen where people are trying to justify it as a real truck, and it's just not that. It's not a real truck. But like I said, if you're just going to use it, throw things in the bed, I mean, you go grab a TV from somewhere, moving a sofa or something, stuff like that, you can kill it with this. And like I said, you have the Jeep capability at the same time. That's kind of like a person like myself, like I said. It would be tough for me to justify to get another truck, even though I do like the trucks that we sell, and they're kind of in the consideration for my next vehicle. They actually are in the consideration. If I could kind of build one the way I would want to, put my own touches on it. But like I said, someone like me, I don't really need another truck. I mean, the one I have, it does what I need to do. I'm not going to throw a skid steer behind it or something like that. And I'm not going to pull a race car or anything with it. I'll get a 2500 or a bigger truck for that, or just rent one or borrow one. I feel like people with the Gladiators will probably do the same thing. So that's how the Gladiator should be used. Just almost done with the drive. I mean, it drives like a regular vehicle. I mean, it's not crazy. I went over some pretty good bumps. Stuff that way more bumpy in my truck, with those stiff shocks and everything I got in it. But it drives good. I mean, it's easy to drive. Like I said, it is all over the place a little bit. Of course, the hood views, really, it's not too far out there, and then it's really kind of close to you. No crazy blind spots. See straight through the back. can see it on the camera right there. I like it. I mean, I really do. Is it worth 45 grand for a Gladiator? To me, I'm gonna say no. This is probably the first one I've done where I said it's not worth it. And I've kind of felt that it's just not worth it. But Jeeps are expensive. Jeeps are the one Dodge product where people pay what they ask for them. They are expensive, so that comes with the territory. I'm not the biggest Jeep fan. I do like Jeeps. I think they're cool. They look cool. Would I probably build one? No, I probably wouldn't. But I do like to look at them. And when there's a nice build, some of them are just stupid and obnoxious. But when they're really nice builds like the one I mentioned to you before, man, those things look good. This one, 45, whatever you want to pay, even 42. Let's say you find one cheap. I mean, I can get one of these SLE Sierras, make it sound good, make it look good, do whatever I want with it, crew cab, all that good stuff for not way less, but for the same money. I mean, that SLE Sierra, I get heated seats, and I don't even see heated seats in here. So yeah, I mean, stuff like that is kind of like where you gotta kind of compare. Like I said, I'm comparing it to trucks because that's what I feel like it should compete against. You shouldn't, and then even then, you shouldn't even put it in the SUV class because it doesn't compete against those either. So, like I said, this is probably the first one where I say it's not worth it, surprisingly. I mean, the suspension really isn't bad though, on it. I mean, going over that bump is usually way worse, and that actually wasn't bad at all. So like I said, I guess I'll finish up the video about here. I'll step outside one more time and we'll take one more look at it, because I do want to go over the looks. I know I probably shot the B-roll and did that in the video, but we'll do this last little part and I'll be right back. Alright, so here it is, Jeep Gladiator one more time. Excuse the pollen, we won't pay attention to that. But I mean, it does look sick, I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, I can definitely see why someone would want to purchase this vehicle. It looks good. I mean, I can't hate on that. I mean, we got Jeeps up here. We got let's see the camera. There's one right there. It's a newer one. I believe it's like a 18. This one's a 2019. I believe that Jeep's a 18 or a 19. So I mean, they definitely look good. I cannot hate on it. I mean, I just realized they come with Fox shocks on it. Same, technology. Fox shocks are known for being good, and I've always known them as being good. They use them on the Raptor and stuff like that. But I mean, like I said, I do like Jeep's new interior. I have thought it looks good. I wish there's something you could do with this color, because I believe they're all red, or all of them are red. But I mean, it accents well, especially with this one having the red Rubicon stitch and the vehicle's red. You get the red paint on the inside of the vehicle a little bit. So I mean, it definitely looks good. Got your bed here. So I mean, it's got a few tie down points. It's got the bed light right there. I've never even messed with it. Okay, it's some version of an easy down tailgate. I mean, it's decent. That's the best I can say about it. I mean, that tailgate felt pretty. I mean, yeah, it's some version of an easy down tailgate, but you get your nice little look at aggressive tow hooks right here. Now I will say these things do sound really good with the coarse exhaust. Do It With Dan did his. Street Speed Mike, he did his. This one has a little rock sliders on it, back here and up there. It's got the rock sliders on it, so that kind of accents it. It kind of finishes it. They do look kind of unfinished without that stuff, but I mean, hey, I think it does look good. I mean, that's the part I cannot deny. I will stick to my point and say it's not worth the money, in my opinion, for what I would want out of a vehicle. I'm not spending that money on this one, and I don't think most other people will really be too enticed to. But those Jeep people, or someone who wants a good looking vehicle, man, this is definitely it. Let's see, I guess that's it. I'm pretty sure I've talked enough. Got this fire Gladiator behind me. This is your boy Stan. Appreciate you for liking the video. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Everybody have a good day.